question coming in here in the call. What's the best way in MDT to make Edge be my default browser? So that basically comes down to either applying group policy that applies the settings that you need, or have the task sequence put down an XML file during deployment so that it's being picked up by the user. Usually I have best success with policy settings like this, but I've seen a lot of folks basically copying down templates as part of their imaging. A good source of inspiration is our dear friend Gary Block. For those of you that are in the ConfigMgr community, his work is well known. Garytown is his blog. He's done a lot of work for Recast Software, their community efforts these days. And his task sequence collection is pretty dang good. And it's been updated a few times here and there, but almost 10,000 downloads of this version here. But this is a series of sequences that you can import in your ConfigMgr environment. And some of these sequences are, and I actually have it here, I believe. Yeah, get it down. Some of these sequences are just for reference. They're not supposed to be run as a sequence, but they're more there as a module with common customizations where you can basically just open that sequence and copy and paste the stuff that you want. So for example, here was a office handler of sorts, a little script that figured that one out, or here was one to disable the first edge run. But you can often find some useful information in these sequences that you can just copy and paste and use in your environment. So if you haven't looked at these, you might find something useful there as well. And just because these are ConfigMgr sequences, it doesn't mean you cannot use them with MDT. It's just that MDT won't import them. So if you spin up a ConfigMgr site server and import them here, you can of course simply take these actions here, because this command line will run equally fine through an MDT sequence versus a ConfigMgr sequence. It's just a run command line action. And many of these scripts and whatnot that comes with these sequence exports, there's a bunch of packages and cleanup scripts and whatnot, they will work fine in MDT as well.